Hi, I'm Lou from Brewtopia, and today we're doing sour beers. If you ever wanted to suck on a lemon while drinking a beer, this is the show for you. Welcome to Brewtopia.
Hello, I am Mike, this is Lou, and we have a special guest today.
This is Chewy.
Chewy.
Chewy, is that you?
Chewy.
Say hi to the camera. It's over there. Nope.
That way.
Nope. Over.
Look over there. No. No. Not gonna do it.
He's camera shy.
Alright, so today we are bringing you sours.
We are not sour beer fans.
We're not.
So we are going to do our best to be unbiased.
Find them kind of gross.
Yeah, no, I think they're definitely gross. But we're going to chew our best to do a unbiased opinion of these beers.
Today we have 3 sour beers. One is from Burley Oak, another one is from Dogfish Head, it's a Seaquench, and the third one is from Green Flash Brewery. The first one we're going to discuss is the Seaquench Ale.
Dogfish.
From Dogfish in Milton, Delaware. The Seaquench was actually designed for their restaurant. They have a restaurant called Chesapeake in Maine that does mostly seafood. So they wanted a beer that would be specific to that restaurant. And it's made with lime peels, black limes, and sea salt. Sea salt is actually, this is kind of interesting, is harvested from the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay and from Maine.
Chesapeake in Maine.
To match their restaurant's name, Chesapeake in Maine. So
Dogfish definitely, they go out.
they also partnered with the National Aquarium in Baltimore to harvest that sea salt and make sure it was done ethically.
So I have the Burley Oak Chicky, which is a dry hopped sour beer. So it's like an IPA mixed with a sour beer, or otherwise known as the bane of Lou's existence.
Right.
But Burley Oak does a lot of other good beers, so I'm going to try and take this one with a grain of salt. And they are, again, based in Berlin, Maryland, and they are very into their community. They get all their produce locally. They hire locally.
They do their wheat and barley grains all come from locally sourced farmers, and they're working with farmers to make sure that they have the right texture and flavor that they're looking for.
Good for them.
Right.
Stay local.
Yeah. They're kind of leading the industry almost in like making sure they source everything locally and provide a truly local beer. And we're really into local breweries, so
In case you couldn't tell.
we're into that.
So they also have a lot of really cool cans.
Right.
See, they're a little hop making a sour face.
Yeah. All right, and our third beer today comes to us from Green Flash. Green Flash is a brewery that is originally from San Diego, California.
San Diego.
More recently, they built a huge brewery down in Virginia Beach, Virginia. If you ever get the chance to go there, it's a pretty special place. The actual beer is the passion fruit picker. It's made with passion fruit and passion fruit tea. It says it's lusciously tart. All right, we're going to start out with our tasting. Lou, go ahead and start. We're going to work from this way to that. Go ahead with the Burley Oak.
Burley Oak Chicky.
I feel like when you say sorry Chicky, you should say it with like
Oh my god. That is tart.
like a 1930s gangster.
Yeah, sorry, Chicky. So that is the most sour thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
That's like someone stuck a lime and a lemon and put it directly into my face.
It's kind of like if you bought all the packages of sour candy that you could find and you mashed them all in your face at one time.
So if you take all the sugar off of the Sour Patch Kids and then eat them with a lemon head,
yes,
that is that beer.
like none of the sugar, all of the
All
sour.
of the sour.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you are a sour fan, it's giving you all the sour you would ever
You
want.
really can't miss the sourness.
So, on the hot meter, what would you say?
Again, as a non-sour beer fan, I am going to try and be unbiased. So, it's definitely hitting the sour of the sour beer, so I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay. So, I would agree. I would say I put this somewhere in the 6 range. The sour is overpowering in this case, but again, if you are a sour fan, like
You really can't go wrong.
It's probably right up your alley. All right, let's go with the Seaquench.
Seaquench. I'm just gonna wear them as a scarf. So, it's like, I would compare this to a Corona and lime with some extra salt. It definitely has that light beer taste to it. It's refreshing. You definitely get the lime. Like, the lime is very prevalent. And I do kind of get that briny, salty taste to it.
So
I like it.
What's your hop meter on this?
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I like it. As I said, if you like Corona and lime, you really can't go wrong with it.
I'm in the same ballpark. I would say that I'm going to go with probably a 7. I do enjoy this.
Yeah, I would probably drink this even if I wasn't forced to.
Okay.
Passion fruit kicker. No, it's actually surprising that that's a sour beer. It's lusciously tart. You do definitely get a little bit of tart, but I think it's definitely sweeter.
I think the passion fruit, like,
it equals it out.
saying that it's a passion fruit and not a lime or lemon-based
That's true.
beer kind of takes away all of that edge of the sour that you might get too.
But I like it.
All right, what would be your hop meter on this?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this beer.
And I'm going to go ahead and put this beer, again, putting myself outside the box and saying that I'm not really a sour fan, but I'm going to throw it up there as an 8.5 also.
Oh, there you have it.
Like if you were going out to pick up one of these, you maybe want to pick up the passion fruit kicker.
It's definitely
First,
something different.
Seaquench wasn't too far behind as far as our hop meter goes or the rating on it.
And if you want to stick an entire lemon in your mouth, and you want to drink
Yeah.
straight lemon juice,
Right.
get the Chicky.
Yeah. And I mean, when you drink it, maybe you'd use that 30s gangster voice.
Chicky.
Sorry.
Maybe next time.
All right, so that's it for our sour episode. We're also looking for folks to bring us more stories of drunkenness.
Yes, we need new victims.
So make sure you are replying in the comments if you got a story that you think would be interesting for the world, the YouTube world. Make sure you let us know. We're looking to kind of bring more of those segments, not have it be Lou and I just talking to each other all the time. So make sure that you're letting us know if you got something cool or interesting that you want us to check out. All right, again, that's our sour episode. Make sure you're liking them, subscribing, share with your friends. If you're going to binge on anything, make sure you binge on Brewtopia.
Brewtopia. And thank you, Chewy, for being our special guest.
Chewy.